Hey y'all, Zach McDonald with Real Property Associates here. Just wanted to give you a quick update on my most recent negotiation. And this one we actually wrapped up this morning. I'm going to call this one Who Wants to Pay the Assessment? Now, this particular situation, it's a condo, had a couple offers on it, and offers were relatively similar. One particular offer stood out a little bit from the others. They offered some additional earnest money and offered to waive the inspection contingency, which to a seller, both of those are good. A little bit more money as collateral during the transaction, and then one less contingency is always nice. But ultimately, what it came down to in this situation was who wants to pay the assessment. And one of the buyers was willing to take that on, whereas the other one did not want to pay the additional assessment. And really quick, in a condo, sometimes condos have what's called a special assessment, and this is where the condo association will levy out additional monthly assessment. Usually it's a monthly fee to do some repairs to the building, and this is over and above what the normal HOA dues would be. In this case, it wasn't a huge amount. It was a pretty nominal monthly amount that the buyer could assume, but one buyer was willing to take that on and the other wasn't. So I guess the note to buyers here, the application here, is that sometimes when there's multiple offers, if you're willing to take on that additional assessment, and it could be $50 and it could be up to a couple $100, $300, $400 a month as well additional, so you have to weigh that amount as well. But if you're willing to take on that additional monthly expense, it makes your offer stand out significantly, especially if the other person's not willing to. Because for the seller, and this is wise, because the seller has to pay that off if you're asking them to, all in one lump sum at closing, which could be $5,000 to $10,000. It could be $20,000 to $30,000, depending on the amount of the special assessment. But that will significantly impact their net proceeds in the end. So if you as the buyer are willing to take that on in those monthly chunks, more manageable monthly chunks, the seller also is able to net a lot more in the end. So that's the application for the buyers. For sellers, this particular property we've had on the market for more than 30 days, and we waited for what we wanted to get, and we were able to get it. And so I guess the message to sellers here is be patient. Sometimes you feel the need to take that first offer that's close, or it's been a few weeks and you get a little nervous and you want to just take the first thing that comes in the door. But if somebody's making low offers to you, which we had on this one, that are well below what the other condos were selling for, I would say be patient. And in this situation, it definitely paid off for the seller. We were able to get the price we wanted, and we were also able to get that assessment covered by the buyer and assumed by the buyer. So if you're thinking about buying and selling here, I'd love to be a resource for you. Feel free to contact me in one of the methods below this video, and I'd love to hear from you soon. Bye for now.